Hello, Fred Scriber, baseball fans. We're back with game 2 of this so-called World Series, even though you can see in the calendar that I chose September 15th instead of October 1 to play this series. But for all intents and purposes, it's the best of 7. And as you can see, the Mets are leading 1-0, but there are still plenty of baseball left in terms of the playoffs, I guess, or the World Series. There's 6 games left. So this still could be anyone's game. If you're making your bets of who's going to win this World Series or quote-unquote World Series, we're going to start the second game. It's going to be Mike Hampton versus Orlando Hernandez. And let me get the volume up so you can hear the crowd. And here we are, game 2 of the 2000 quote-unquote World Series. Orlando Hernandez pitching to Benny Agbayani. There's the pitch. Ground ball to second. 1 man away. Very quickly, Jay Payton. He flies to left. It was a really low-scoring game. I think it was 1-0 the previous game. Edgardo Alfonso, 2 men away. That's a ground ball to second base. So no runs, no hits, no errors. Going to the bottom of the first. Derek Jeter versus Mike Hampton. It's a ground ball to second. 1 man away. Chuck Knobloch, he gets a base hit. So he's now on first base for Bernie Williams. Will that fall in? It will. That's a base hit for Williams. Runners on first and third, 1 man away for catcher Jorge Posada. 2 men away. Ryan Thompson, I don't remember him on that team, but he's on this team in this simulation. That retires the side. 2 hits, no errors, no runs. Here's Mike Piazza with that 99 power. He grounds out to third base, 1 man away. Todd Zeile. That's going to fall in for a hit, 1 man away. We're going to do a hit and run here. I know he's got 70 contact. He's got an 89 eye. But we got to get something going here. We got to put runners in motion. That's going to be a base hit, first and third. Or first and second, because Zeile does not have much speed. So we're going to do another hit and run. Try to keep the pressure on the defense here early in the game. 2 men away, runners on second and third. So we do have 2 runners in scoring position. And Kurt Abbott up to the plate. They don't score. Going to the bottom of the second, and Paul O'Neill. 1 man away. Tino Martinez, first baseman. Another ground ball to third, and Scott Brocious. He strikes out. Another pitcher's duel underway so far. Orlando Hernandez. Was he the one that they called El Duque? Benny Agbayani walks. I'm going to do another hit and run here. I got to keep the pressure on. Otherwise, Edgardo Alfonso. There was a throwing error there, and that's what I mean by putting pressure on the defense. Edgardo Alfonso, 1 out. That's a ground ball. It does score a run. So we do get 1 run thus far for Mike Piazza at the plate with Payton at second. That's a passed ball. And Piazza strikes out. So the lead is only 1-0 so far. No lead is safe in Baseball Mogul. Orlando Hernandez makes an out. There's another little oddity, is that the pitchers are hitting here in Yankee Stadium, which is an American League ballpark, so it should be the DH rule. I was going to go into settings and mess with that to see if we can just make that a DH for Yankee Stadium, but I said, you know what, we already played 1 game under the rule of the pitcher's hitting, so we might as well keep it consistent. Jeter at first, ground ball to third, 2 men away. See, you didn't have the runner going like I did. Oh, there's a base hit. That could have scored a run. If they would have done a hit and run, Williams would have been on second when that hit. Oh wait, he still scored because this was Williams. Okay. Derek Jeter was the one that scored. So tie score 1-1. That retires the side. Todd Zeal coming up. He grounds out to third. Robin Ventura rounded to short. And Derek Bell, he strikes out. Mike Hampton still in there, 70 pitches thus far, pitching to Ryan Thompson. He lines out, 1 man away. Paul O'Neill, 2 men away. And Tino Martinez. Still 1-1. Orlando Hernandez pitching to Kurt Abbott. Let's see who we have on the bench. We got Ricky Henderson. I wonder why he's not in there. Well, he doesn't have good defense. And he's 41, but still. Alright. What's his speed? 97. We could put him in there late in the late innings. Alright, Abbott. Let's see what you can do. Pretty much nothing. Mike Hampton gets a base hit. Go figure. Benny Agbayani. Two men away. Jay Payton. He gets a base hit. Runners at first and second. 2 men away. And that retires the side. Now batting Scott Brocious for the Yankees. And he walked. Orlando Hernandez, everyone in the stadium knows he's going to bunt. Brocious is at second base with 1 out. Derek Jeter. He hits it to the right side. And the runner was tagged out at third. That was a heads-up play. After 5 full innings, the score's tied 1-1. Mike Piazza. That's a base hit up the middle. Todd Zeal. We're doing another hit and run. If these things don't work, I'm going to get fired. I know it. Piazza at second. What catcher do we have? Does he have speed? 56 speed, so he wouldn't work either. Alright. No, I wouldn't expect a catcher to have too much speed. Ventura with a runner in scoring position. With this type of game, that's all you could ask for. 2 men away. Derek Bell. Man, cannot get those runs in with runners in scoring position. Jay Hampton with 88 pitches, pitching here in the 6th. One man out. Jorge Posada strikes out. 2 men away. Ryan Thompson. He walks. Paul O'Neill. That's a base hit. Ryan Thompson went for an extra base and was thrown out at third. All right, 6 full innings, 1-1. These games are pitching gems on both sides. Benny Agbayani with a hit. Jay Payton. We have not seen a rally so far. Bottom of the 7th, Tino Martinez. Hampton still in there with 110. Man, how long should I give him? One? I'm going to give him 1 base runner. Can't believe Jose Canseco's on this team. Was he even on the Yankees? This is a bizarro world. All right, so Hampton pitched a gem, 7 innings. So did El Duque. Jeff Nelson coming in to pitch for the Yankees. Foul out. Mike Piazza. 2 men away. And Todd Zeal. We might be doing some overtime here, folks. Inning is over. Derek Jeter coming up to the plate. Mike Hampton is tired. Damn, I clicked on the button without looking. All right, 1 man away. You know what? I'm going to give him 1 base runner. Oh, I'm playing with fire here. Ah, there's that base runner. All right. So you got a switch, a righty, and a lefty. We're going to go with Turk Wendell. He's got 25 endurance. There's 2 men away. I should have went with it. Well, he's a switch hitter, so. Ryan Thompson. Okay, 1-1. The score is still knotted up. Robin Ventura. 1 man away. Derek Bell. Oh, man. Is this thing going to go 15, 16 innings? Kurt Abbott. Okay, Turk Wendell coming in for his 2nd inning of work here in the bottom of the 9th. Trying to hold it down and bring us to overtime. Extra innings. There's a base hit for Scott Brocious and Lance Johnson. Was he on the Yankees in that year? We are into overtime. All right, let's see. Got a lefty on the mound. Let's get in Bubba Trammell. Wait, what happened here? It would help if I hit the swap button, wouldn't it? Okay, he's got 23 endurance. He can go 2 innings if need be. 1 out. This has been a low-scoring affair, that's for sure. Jay Payton. You can call me Hit and Run Harry because I've been doing a bunch of hit and runs. Man, I can't get that guy with a 3rd. Sorry, Eduardo. I know you have good. I got to do a hit and run, man. I got to stay out of the double play. Fielding error. Okay. I'm going to do a safety squeeze. They may not even see this coming. I'm not going to be manager of the year, that's for sure. Todd Zeal. There goes the only opportunity we had to score in the extra innings. All right, we got a righty and a righty coming up. Let's do Pat Mahomes. Even though he's got a 66, 67 rating. I don't want to put in my lefties here. All right, father of Mahomes. And he walked Jeter, so this might be the end. And Jeter gets caught stealing. I don't think was Piazza a really good defensive catcher? 2 men away. Bernie Williams. He walks. George Posada. Jorge Posada. Ryan Thompson. They have a runner on second base with the winning run. Oh, the excitement. And we're going to the 11th. Robin Ventura. Let's see how I can mess this up. He strikes out on a curve. And another curve. Strike 2 men away. You see Pat Mahomes gets 25. Let's see if we can get him a couple more. I think that's going to do it for him. We're going to go to Franco. I know it's a couple of lefties though coming in, so come on, Franco. You were clutch in real life for the most part. You were a good reliever for us. 2 men away. The problem is he's coming to bat in his innings, so we got to pinch hit for him. All right, we're in the 12th. Let's see who we can put in there. We got a lefty. Let's get Ricky Henderson in there. Maybe he can be our good luck charm. All right, Rick. You're not the same old Rick from your heyday. And yeah, Hit and Run Harry is up to his old tricks. We're doing it again. We're going to try to stay out of the double play. That does score a run, so we're now up 2-1, and Edgardo Alfonso. Hopefully he can score one more. 2 men away, Mike Piazza. He's intentionally walked, and Jason Grimsley to the plate. I'm going to put in... Can he play first though? If I get Todd Zeal out of there, or should I let Todd Zeal hit? Let me see. Could he play first? No. Can any one of these guys? I don't. Maybe Todd Pratt could play first. No, he can't. Sinjo, 60. And maybe I should just let Zeal hit. We need that defense at first. All right, we're going to the bottom of the 12th. We're going to get our closer in there. Let's hope he can come through for us today. He's got to face Jeter, Knobloch, and Williams. This is so exciting. Can this be it? We're about to find out. Popped up. 1 man away, Chuck Knobloch. Popped up also. And there's 2 men away, so it all rests on Bernie Williams. Wow, the Mets won this game 2-1. I'm surprised. You know, going through history, I'm always expecting the Yankees to always pull it through and win the game. In this case, the Mets now lead 2-0. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're enjoying this quote World Series unquote, where we're playing the best of 7, 2000 Mets versus 2000 Yankees. Very low scoring games, pitchers duel the whole way. And I want to thank you for viewing. If you are one of my subscribers that are viewing this series, I really thank you. I hope you enjoy it, and I hopefully we'll see you for Game 3, where we'll be in Shea Stadium for the next 3 games. And for the rest of you who are not baseball fans, we will have another Pride in Patterson / Fred Drives video tomorrow. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the next video.